Hello guys, this is going to be some kind of a ranting video for me, especially in the past couple of weeks. I started just to apply to jobs casually, given that in the last 2-3 years I've been in the position of a senior software engineer. How I got to this position is actually very interesting one. I'll share the details of that in another video. But in this particular video, I'm just gonna, talk about a little bit about my interviews. My current position right now, I'm actually very happy at this current position. I just switched teams in the past 2 months, and I'm really enjoying the team that I'm working with right now. But prior to switching teams, I was in a space where I was trying to explore what's out there, trying to see what are the opportunities that are out there, basically gauge where I would fit in if I were to quit my job and start looking for something else. In my head, I thought it would be nice to actually look into what is next for me, thinking, oh, I'm currently a senior role, and I've had the opportunity to lead in my last project as such, and I felt like, okay, looking for a more advanced role, which technically would be a tech lead role. I think that would be something that I would fit in really well. I thought I've learned a thing or two, but there's something about being a tech lead. You want to be a people manager and also be very good at technical implementations, making decisions, bridging gap between the teams and the stakeholders, and also aligning the technology part for the team. And I've had a few interviews. I almost moved to a startup, and given the headspace that I was at the time, it makes me want to move, but then I don't really want to move because I'm learning a lot at my current position. I enjoy, the company, the culture, and all that comes with it. So on last week, I had an interview, and it wasn't even a job that I had applied for. A technical recruiter reached out to me. Actually, 2 technical recruiters reached out to me from this particular company a couple of months ago. I just ignored them because I felt like, oh, I moved to a new team. I'm no longer looking. Let me focus on what I was, learning, being aligned with their mission and all is required to get done. But then a third recruiter from this same company reached out to me, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a try. When I got on the call with this recruiter, being a recruiter, you can easily, win them over, giving them some technical jargons and which they don't even understand. And that kind of led to, the recruiter sending me a link to actually apply for the role. And this is a technical lead role. So I get on. I think one of the mistakes that I made was not preparing enough. Like I said, I wasn't really looking. I was just, browsing the internet casually, and here comes an interview, on my desk. So I just quickly brushed through ChatGPT a little bit, just to learn a little bit about the company, what it does. And the recruiter also sent me some information that will guide me through the interview process. Fortunately for me, there would be no technical hands-on questions or anything like that. It's just going to be a more conversation about my past project and what I'm probably working on right now, and any few questions that might come up from those conversations. I can handle all of those pretty well because I'm not making any story up. I'm talking about the things that I actually worked on. So this interview was supposed to be a 45 minutes interview. Trust me, it went a little bit over an hour, and probably the interviewee only had maybe 20 minutes to talk because I was just all in my head. I forgot everything I read on, on ChatGPT that, you know, was supposed to prepare me for the interview. I just keep blabbing around like different couple of things, you know, things that I worked on, why we did some certain things in a certain way, and, you know, just nothing really to present me as a technical lead, you know, and something to sell my skill for this role that I'm applying for. I haven't heard back from them. It's only been over the weekend, but I'm not even expecting to hear from them. I just needed some kind of venting out, just to like communicate what actually went on and, you know, admitting the fault on my own part. And moving forward, one thing I would like to do is, I've worked on a couple of projects in the past couple of years. I'll probably, I think it will be more beneficial to have some kind of a path. When I say a path, I mean everything that I've worked on, I want to have some kind of write-up around why we were building what we were building, what are the technical challenges that happened, you know, how did I positively contribute to the project, you know, just basically wearing the hat of a tech lead, not thinking of, you know, an interview or anything like that, but just trying to like come to some kind of a review of, you know, what I've worked on in the past couple of years. And that will give me some kind of a structured approach to handle any kind of interview that might come in the future. There are very good selling points, you know, things that I worked on, how I contributed to the project, how I managed difficult team members, or even like issues that we ran into, things that will set me up in any form of interview that will, you know, highlight the most positive impact I've made, and also, you know, present me for the prospect employer as a good candidate to go with. I hope this kind of video helps. I know this is a little bit kind of ranting around the interview that I had, but if you want this kind of video, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video.